Hello, pipe community. Ethan, Parsimonious Piper here. It is Cobb Tuesday. Got my Cobb Tuesday cob. Got my Cobb Tuesday hat. Today's cob is a nice little Missouri Meerschaum. It's a legend. Rob Roy shape. You can pick these up for $8 and change. Or you can buy bags of seconds. Usually get a bunch of these in a bag of seconds, and then they cost even less. Fantastic, fantastic little pipes. In this, I've got my own mixture Sutliff 515 RC1 Red Virginia, 75%. 25% of a Mark Ryan Decade Series Perique that has been out of production for years. I was lucky enough to score some a few years ago, and I think I am smoking the very last of it right now. It's a good Perique. Now, some of you know I'm not big on Virginias or vapors with nothing else in them, but this Perique is something special. It also helps if you have something like Red Virginia that you know bites you a little bit more in a chemical way than anything. Smoking it in a smaller pipe just means a shorter smoke, and your irritation doesn't last so long, and the flavor on this is just worth it to me. Kind of like some of y'all out there allergic to shellfish, but you eat them anyway because they just taste too good. That's what we have here. That's some good Perique. Today we are celebrating along with Brad, the Bearded Piper, because he has hit 300 subs, and he's doing a little giveaway. For his giveaway, he's asking us a question. Before I answer that, I'm going to tell you, Brad, if I win this, I have been I've been an excellent procrastinator lately. Give it to the last person, if I win, give it to the last person who made it in time. So, what did Brad ask us? He asked us, money were no object, what's a luxury item we would buy for ourselves? Not what kind of good would we do with that money, not what altruistic deed would we perform, what purely selfish luxury item would we get? Here's what I would get. I would have 10 acres of land with a view of the Blue Ridge. Or atop the Blue Ridge looking down. Maybe out over the Shenandoah. No, that would put me in Virginia. Don't want to live in that state. It's kind of conflicted right now. Somewhere in Tennessee. Maybe closer to the Smokies. Anyway, 10 acres up there in the mountains, God's country. And I want a substantial, but not necessarily huge, log cabin. It is going to be mostly laid out on one floor with a master suite at one end. That suite's going to have a full walk-in everything, walk-in closet, big old tub in there, jacuzzi for 3 or 4 people. There will only ever be 2 in there, but that gives you room, you know. Other end of the house, I'm gonna have 2 more suites. These ones won't even have tubs though, they'll have showers. I want my guests to be comfortable. I don't want them to stay too long. 2, because I got 2 kids. That way they can visit at the same time. Christmas, Thanksgiving, that sort of thing. We'd have a loft overlooking the great room. The rest of the cabin would be taken up by a great room in the middle. Loft overlooking that would have bunks for the grandkids and a foosball table, pool table, that kind of thing, keep them occupied. No, they would not be occupied by their little electronic devices because I would not be giving out the Wi-Fi password. And I would make sure that this is in a location isolated enough that there is no data service. Not that hard to find along the Blue Ridge and in the Smokies. What else? It would have a large stone fireplace facing indoor-outdoor so that my wraparound deck, yes, I would have a porch that goes around all four sides of the cabin, would have a fireplace on the outside as well. Lofted ceilings. We need at least a 300 square foot, seriously usable kitchen. Oh, finally. No, I guess not finally. Next to finally, I'd have a little pond that I could stock with some bluegill. Nothing fancy. Bluegill, catfish, something for the kids to catch. My last feature would be accessible from the loft. A very top and center would be a large cupola with a 360-degree field of fire, view. Just so I can make sure there aren't any neighbors getting too close. So that would be my luxury item. I'd retire there. I would probably never leave. Wouldn't that be the life? I think the only other requirement would be that I would need high-speed internet so that I can keep uploading videos. Maybe do a little work from home. Well, folks, drop by Brad's page. He is an interesting fella. He doesn't just post about pipes and tobacco. Got himself a nice set of dogs and doing some breeding and training. But you need to look at his videos to find out more about that, and I will leave a link down below so that you can find him very easily. No excuses. And with that, folks, light something you like. Man, I do. I love this Decade Series Perique. And Red Virginia, it's a good vehicle for it. But light something you like. Enjoy your afternoon.